Thank you for that wonderful question, Mr. Christian. One thing I want to say that when it comes to the Igbo man or the Igbos in Nigeria, the rule of law would always come to prevail in Nigeria. The rule of law will always come to prevail once it's when the Igbo man is in picture. But one thing is that he's still Onyema is still alleged. He's not he has not been proven guilty by any competent court of justice, even in US and in Nigeria. So those coming out with this mischievous propaganda just because Onyema happens to be an Igbo man should at least bury such mindset. This is a man on countless times who has rescued Nigeria from the mess. We saw Libya when where he had to take his own personal aircraft to lift Nigerians from Libya free of charge without any cost. Same thing during the xenophobia attack. He did the same thing. So now the Nigerian government will just pick him and then hand it over to the US government. We will not take that.
But if he committed that crime in the US, he should face it.
How many of our politicians of today have the chief of staff to the president, Baja? He was alleged of some crime too in the US. Why didn't the presidency and those in government extradite him? Abakari, Hush Puppy, accuse him of crime. Now US even wrote to Nigerian government for him to be what extradited. Why didn't the government in power hand him over then? The president himself has alleged then too of the drug case. Why didn't the government of then hand it over to the US government? So coming out to say Onyema is just an allegation. He has not been found guilty or proven guilty by any court in the US. So I think it's an avenue for them to bring Onyema down. That is the flaw.
Are you supporting injustice? Are you supporting crime?
See, mind you, I am not. See, nobody, Onyema has not been proven guilty by the court of. If he should go and face US court, as if he goes and come back, as if he go, he will come back. I think it's a flaw from the Yoruba Ronu to take over that sector. You know how these guys behave. They will paint you as if they will bring out propaganda for them to talk about that sector. So see, I think this is just the work of the mischievous. Those who don't want Onyema to be a force in that aviation sector. They are looking for a way to invest in that sector, to talk about that sector from him. And mind you, the same thing, what did Dagote said is regretting, because the Yoruba Ronu boys have taken over down Dagote refinery, dictate price to him, and then dictate what to do with him. See, don't forget that those in government, at every slightest opportunity, they are bent on taking over your investments. So and then let's not forget that see MM2, that was Muri International Airport, is also based in Lagos. So I think nobody should come out with see Onyema should be what extradited. If let the US court pronounce him guilty first, and then
No, he must serve. He must serve the term there.
let's no see. He has written to his lawyer, and the lawyer is representing in court. He should not. It is not a must. He should go to court premises. He has lawyer, and then according to him yesterday, he said one of his lawyer had reached out to the US government. So those who are planning to what extraditing should bury that thought. One thing that an evil man should not always be used as scapegoat. I am not saying if he's found guilty, he should not be what extradited. Now the governor of Ogun State, the same thing. He was alleged of crime in the US. Now, eventually, is the government. Why didn't the government extradite him? So on and so forth. And then why must it be Onyema? This same Onyema, even before he was being given license, he came out to say that some elements in government are bent on frustrating his business. So I think this is just another flaw to get him. They will use every means for them to, to tarnish his image and to bring him down. These guys can go at, at any length. I've listed those who were being alleged of same crime, but none of these individuals were being extradited. So why must we start with Allen?
What's the advice to President Bola Tinubu
About what?
on this case?
What's
The Attorney General resolution to not to allow the US to extradite Onyema.
where is people not in this country when Buhari refused to extradite Abba Kyari? Was people not in this country when there was alleged of crime in the US? So one thing is that you cannot pay evil for evil. Onyema has reached out to his lawyer in the United States, and I think a hearing will commence soon. So, but one thing I want to say is that the president himself would never do that, because if he's doing that, he's calling for tribal anarchy. Yes, because we saw what happened to some persons who were alleged of crime over the US. So Atiku is working free today. Even the president himself is working free. So you not expect the woman to go and face it, to go and dance to the music. You see, the president himself will not do that. I get the president. He cannot extradite Onyema, because one thing is that this man has done enough good to Nigeria. Let the US government do their findings. For now, you cannot say he is guilty. He is not guilty. He is only an accused person. So the court of competent jurisdiction has not come out to affirm that Onyema committed social crime in US and did this. It's just an allegation. So until when proven guilty, he presumed an innocent man. Okay. So for those who are saying he will be what extradited, I think that is just to me it is just a waste of time and then a show of shame. Thank you.
The news broke out, and this is a matter that have been handled before. I think around there about 2016 when the same particular issue, it came up, and it was stepped on. We saw Mazin Nnamdi Kanu intervening. As you can remember, we saw the Biafrans rise to the occasion. We saw different Igbo think tanks using their connections, because what you are seeing happening to Onyema is not different from what has happened to Robert Kelly, Tupac, the Black Panthers in America at that time. Even Fela Nicola Bokuti, it's not different. Onyema is being haunted by elements. We know who they are, and it's a very clear thing. Those who started fighting, those who want to take over Adangote refinery, those who are behind what happened to Ibeto. We know so many of them. Those who are struggling to squeeze the life out of Igbo man businesses are still one behind what has taken place in 2016. They will still went back to bring it back. If Tinubu is interested in taking APs, is Ononuga, Wale, what name them? All this they want to take over the Nigeria. Let them take it and leave Onyema, Alex Onyema. Let him go free. Bro, it is not. There was nothing like crime. It was nothing like crime there. It was a transaction, because you know what I'm telling you. They go and verify under Goodluck Jonathan and find out why there was a sudden revelation about it, because the guy has moved. He was the strength of Igbos during the Igbophobia. He was praised. He was praised in the Senate. He was celebrated. Seamlessly, he rescued Nigerians from any part of the world. I am telling you that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is behind Onyema's travel currently now, not America.
That's an allegation.
I am telling you, go and find out. Go and find out. He has always been busy trying to squeeze anything that has to do with it. Bro, what do you mean by allegation? Didn't you hear Ononuga saying that Igbos were behind the protest that later came out to become false? Are you not seeing the manipulation? That Igbos are supposed to have more ministers at the federal level, that they have less than any other region in the world, in the country? Are you not seeing what is going on? Have you not seen that they have automatically zeroed down on David Umahi? Are you not seeing what is happening in the Senate? Are you not seeing the reaction coming from Bamidele saying ordinary journalism means that you have given them Biafra? Are you not seeing those things? What else do you expect? They are amazed at the level, at the advancement of Onyema. But let me tell you that the American government themselves, no matter how you look at it, have a very open society. They will not want any situation. They want to have anything to do with Tinubu's government. Bros, Biden, Kamala Harris, Barack Obama, the one that said Nigeria should marry man, man should marry man, all of them and Buhari, they worked together. Are you not aware? What happened to Nnamdi Kanu? Is it not from the same people again? Let them continue, because what they are trying to extend, we know. But it cannot to give rise to Biafra restoration. That's the only option. Whether they like it or not. Yoruba presidency is a disgrace. Let me say it, because these people are becoming too funny about anything that has to do with Igbo. Is it not a disgrace? You are wearing P2B shoe in Asu Rock. Well, how far now? How far? You know that the Igbo who have not been president anywhere, who are not involved in government fraud, who are not involved in crude oil, nothing. Now the people control the national resource. For how many years now? Igbo man is not even near the cabinet. Nothing. Then people that struggle over the years to survive their business in one way or the other, they are being linked to fraud, courtesy of manipulation. And I can tell you categorically clear that both Northerners, including Yorubas, are not happy about the success of Allen Onyema, APs. You know, he brought over 100 fleets of modernized current passenger plane. They are not happy. And is he the only one? Tinubu that has looted Lagos State went to the federal. All of them that have looted Nigeria. Look at the Sultan of Sokoto saying that he cannot leave Nigeria because of his oil well. Nobody will break Nigeria. What is the meaning of that? Are you telling me what is behind Alex Onyema one oil well? How can one person own 21 oil well and nobody saying anything about it? But when it comes to an Igbo man, they open their American government will disgrace them. Whatever Biden, Kamala Harris, whatever they call them, have link because they are the one that brought Jonathan down. Obama, Biden, Kamala Harris, Tinubu, Buhari, they link, they say, make man, the man said, no, it is not biblical, it is not our culture. The same, that's why I am praying that God should be able to restore America back. You see what is happening in Germany? Don't think that this thing you are seeing is ordinary. They are using political warfare against Igbos. They are using government warfare against Igbos. They are attacking Igbos with the military. They are attacking Igbos with the police. They are attacking their businesses on daily basis. And say, Allen Onyema. What have Allen Onyema done? If Allen Onyema have done anything, that's all the noise they made about Simon Ekpa. What have they achieved with Simon Ekpa? Simon Ekpa has been able to prove that he has a personal and deep relationship with the Finnish government.
What are Igbo leaders doing? What are politicians
doing? See, bro, they cannot defeat Igbo leader on this, on anything has to do with.
What are the politicians doing?
But let me tell you, that's what I'm telling you now. On issue concerning Onyema, It's not even a matter of Nigerian politicians because all of them are greedy. Whether they are Igbo politicians, whether they are Yoruba politicians, whether they are or northern politicians, they are all greedy. They are all the same thing. They are all struggling to know how they will squeeze each other to death. But the IPOB family all over the world, the Biafrans all over the world, the product of oppression all over the world, the people that went and sought and rescued Amaka in Canada, when Amaka reacted to Igbophobia, the same people are going to rise to defend Onyema. Remember in 2016, when the same issue was brought up, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stood. And this time around, in God's glory alone, the Biafrans all over the world, those in diaspora, wherever they are going, especially in America, they are going to see that Onyema's business is not being brought down.
But Buhari was instrumental in not allowing the US extradite Onyema.
You cannot say that basically, because if I tell you that, you know, that's another story entirely. That's the opposite of reality. What is they told you or published that Buhari said about Onyema is the opposite. They tried it couldn't work. They got in a fix. They're going to hit their head on the wall this time around. If they tamper, when the Koni backyard business go build refinery for Lagos, then this thing, is Dangote not regretting it? They have started again. The way they went to London, they say indigenous people of Yoruba. I never heard that one before. I'm just hearing it for the first time. They presented the document. What is it that anything, whether they're trying to sabotage the Biafra, but the Biafra has gone beyond that. Because we didn't go and submit any document at the gate of anybody. We are doing it based on internationally recognized principles. The Yoruba should be careful. They can never push us to political northernization. They can never. It is not our culture. If they like, squeeze all the businesses that are being owned by Igbos. No problem. They did it. When we are carrying billions of naira after the war, they say give them 20 naira. All Igbos come to the bank, come to the bank. When you get to the bank, they give you 20 naira, 20 pounds. Today, the God that multiplied Jacob, you know, how did God do it? He said, the thing was just Jacob, yes. His sheep was just multiplying. They don't know how it happened.
Are all Igbos on the same page?
Of course, I do not expect all Igbos to be on the same page, because if I do that, I'm a Democrat. I believe in democracy. Igbos brought democracy to this world. Our consultation and solidarity is the way out. That does not stop Igbos from having another perspective to this issue. But the fact still remains is, what is the center of gravity? Marginalization of the Igbo. Politically and otherwise. That is the umbrella of all the atrocities and criminality committed against the Igbo nation. That to the extent, a national chairman of a political party said it, that it is. But I do not need anybody to tell me this is how it's going, whether Onyema is right or wrong. No, there is a hand. The hand that is controlling judiciary now is the same hand that is making sure that they push Allen Onyema to the wall. You see how Nnamdi Kanu's matter is moving from one document, judiciary, to another judiciary. The Nigerian judiciary have continued to abort it. Anything, abort it in Jesus' name. Abort it in Jesus' name. They are continuing to abort Nigeria. Abortion. Abort it. It's enough for them to understand that the bottles of anger is a result of the creation of the Nigerian entity. For me, everybody is struggling to become a Nigerian. Call them out. If this one that are driving bus, call them and say this one, say them in Nigeria. Unless even the president, the senator themselves, they are all struggling to become Nigeria. I never see any day where they go and talk and say, pray for the unity. If they hear that kind of thing for America, for civilized world, this is 100 and how many years that's phone now. The world is digitalized, heading to AI. You are still praying, give us, pray for unity. Very funny.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Alan Onyema should be resilient because yes, that's what the challenges that what comes with greatness. God in heaven will support you and save you from Fulani
I
agenda.
hope you are not supporting criminality.
Bro, I do not know what you mean by criminality because one, Nigeria is a criminal, engages in criminality against the Igbos. So if Igbos returns in defense in any form, they should accept it. I'm not in any form. This is how many years of advocacy about Nigeria. Just like what Onyema did. Onyema struggled to help Nigeria survive. He joined PDP. PDP no work. He tried, say okay. He quickly discovered, bam, no, the way Yoruba discovered that Nigeria is a fraud. They are agitating for. Then if Nigeria is a fraud, you should understand what is happening to Onyema at this point.
Okay, thank you very much. God bless.